wonder if Titania be awakened. Then what was it that first came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity? Here comes my messenger. How now, messenger? What night rule about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, who worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest, thick-skinned of their barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene, and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's knoll I fixed upon his head, anon his thespian must be answered. So forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, so at his sight, away his fellows fly. Oh, I led them on this distracted fear, and left poor Pyramus translated there, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet left the Athenian eyes with the love juice as I bade thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, so that of force she must be out.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
You him that loves you so. Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I would chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, bring o'ershoes and blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too.
So should the murdered look. And so should I. Pierce through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius. Wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. But what? Tell true even for my sake.
You spend your passions on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
Pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege, never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no pursuing her in this fierce vein. Here therefore I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for debt, which bankrupt sleep, doth sorrow owe, which in some measure it will repay. And for its tender, here I'll make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on true love's sight. Of thine this prison must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not a false turn true.
Then fate overrules. One man holding truth, a million fail confounding oath enough.
About this wood go swifter than the wind, and look thou, Helena of Athens fine. All fancy sick is she, and pale of cheer, with sighs that do cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from above.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be near, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mystify me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise I make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one. Oh, this must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should wound scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born, in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me bring scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more, when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy fray! These vows are Hermia's! Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none, in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena! Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Oh, how ripe those lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow, that pure, congealed, white, by Taurus snow, fanned with the eastern wind, turns but to crow when thou holdest up thou hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell. I see you were all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, now, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath. And I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I'll have none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as a guest, why so termed? And now, to Helena, it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest at thy peril thou shalt abide. Look, where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. Oh, why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Oh, why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more he kills than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why camest thou here? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia! Most ungrateful maid! Have you conspired? Have you indeed contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent where we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us, is it all forgot? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in mocking your poor friend? It is not friendly. It is not maidenly. our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and my face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even now did but spurn me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent? What? Though I be not so in grace as you.
Oh.
So hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved, this you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do, for sever. Counterfeit sad looks. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other. Keep the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. You're my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent!
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Oh, thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have as much strength as her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life, I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou sayest so, withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where's your gentleness?
Hang off, thou cat. Thou bird-wild thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? Sweet love, what change is this?
Thy love? Out! Out, loathed medicine, hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I receive a weak bond hold to you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not harm her so.
What, can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? Since night you loved me. Yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? The gods forbid. In earnest shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh me. You juggler! You paper blossom, you thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, if faith! Have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch or bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet! Why so? That way goes the king. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures.
Oh.
She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into the eye! Gentlemen, let her not hurt me! I was never cursed! I have no gift of knowledge, nourishness! I'm a right babe for my cowardice! Let her not strike me!
You may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower! Again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Ever kept your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth into this wood. Sorry. He followed you, for love I followed him, but he hath chid me hence and threatened me to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too.
And now, so you will let me go. Quiet back to Athens will I bear my folly and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, then get you gone. Who's it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid, Helena. She shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
When she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little! Why will you suffer her to flog me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering knotgrass maid! You bead, you acorn!
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part, for if dost thou intend ever so little to show love to her, thou shalt abide it dear.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try who's right, of thine or mine, is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
You, mistress. All this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
Huh? I will not trust you. No longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still, thou must take it, or else commit thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. But did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? So far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far glad I am it so did sort. For this, their jangling I do esteem a sport.
Thou seest, these lovers seek a place to fight. High, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, with starry welkin cover thou anon, and drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometimes frame thy tongue, and stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometimes rail thou like Demetrius. And look, thou lead them thus, till over their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, which hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all errors within his might, and make eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, and back to Athens the lovers shall wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. While in this fair I do thee employ, all to my queen, and beg her changeling boy. And from monster's view I will her charmed eye release, and then all things shall be peace. Make no delay, and meet me here ere the first cock crow.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
Be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again! Run away, thou coward! Art thou fled? Where art thou now? Some bush? Where art thou hold thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookest for wars, and wilt not come? Come, thou recreant, thou child! I'll whip thee with the rod he used to file that draws a sword on thee.
Yea! Art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. Oh, that fallen am I in this dark, uneven way. Here will I rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 why comest thou not?
Abide me! Thou darest, or I what thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and dare not stand, or look me in the face? Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, thou mockest me. Thou shalt abide this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now, go thy way. The faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Never so weary night, a long and tedious life have made thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, so that I may back to Athens by daylight, away from those that might bring company to tents. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three? Come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Oh, never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with a dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound, I'll apply your eye, gentle lover's remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady. And the country proverb known, that every man shall have his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Monsieur Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur, get thy whip in your hand and kill me a red-hipped honeybee at the top of a thistle, and bring me the honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready? What's your will?
Nothing good, Monsieur, but to help carry cobweb to scratch. Methinks I must to a barber's, Messieurs, for I think I have a marvelous hairy about my face, and I am such a tender ass, that if I must itch, I must have it scratched.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love? Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly a peck of provender, or I could have a munch of your dry oats, or methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have 2 handfuls of your dried peas, but pray you let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I shall wend thee in mine arms. Fairies be gone, and be always away. So doth the wood bind, the sweet honeysuckle gently impressed. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And then, Puck, come take off this transformed scalp from the head of the Athenian swain. That he, awakening when the others do, think no more of tonight's accidents as the fierce vexations of a dream. But first, I must awaken my fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be. See as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud of her Cupid's flower hath such fierce and blessed power. Now, my sweet queen, wake you, my tongue.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? How my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Come, Puck, take off this head. Tanya, music call and strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5 the sense.
Music ho, music such as charmeth sleep.
Now, when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Music call. Now, my fairy queen, take up hands with me and let us rock the ground whereupon these sleepers be. Sing care away with sport and play, for pastime is a pleasure. If well we fare, for naught we care, in mirth consists our treasure. Let stupids lurk and drudges work, we do defy their slavery. He is a fool that goes to school, all we delight in bravery. Come on, our of the vine, long pocket, lifting guide, in thy path, our cares drown, with thy grace, our hairs crown. Now, thou and I are in amity, shall tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to fair prosperity. And there the lovers shall be wedded with Duke Theseus in jollity.
Fairy King, attendant Mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester. For now our observation is performed, and since we have the favorite of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep.
And this Lysander.
This Demetrius is, and this Helena, old Nader's Helena. I wonder of them being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnities. But speak, Aegeus, was not this the day that Hermia should give the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. Say, Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but a couple now.
Pardon, my lady.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lady, I shall respond amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet, I swear, cannot truly say how I came here. If I were to think, oh, but no, and what cannot be, how do I bethink me? So it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you ped. I beg the law upon his head. He would have stolen away, he would, Demetrius. Thereby defeated you and me. You of your wife and me of my consent. My consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helena told me of their stealth. This their purpose hither to this wood. I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena and fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow. It seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the pleasure and object of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed, ere I saw Hermia. But like in sickness did I loathe this food. As in health, come to my natural taste. I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, and in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And, for the morning now is something worn, our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, free and free. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
All these things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I have found Demetrius like a jewel. Mine own and yet not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Was not the Duke here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why? When we are awake, let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair peerless. Hi-ho. Peter Quince. Flute the bellows mender. Sound the tinker. Starveling? Oh, God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Past would have man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he is to go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. No man can tell what. Methought I was. Methought I had. No man is but a patched fool to often say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand unable to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream. For it hath not bottom. And I will sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's home? Has he come home?
He can't be heard of. Out of Dottie's transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. There is not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Hey, and the best person too. He's very paramour for a sweet
We
voice.
must say a paragon. Paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple with 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we'd all been made men.
Oh, sweet boy, Bottom. Must have you lost 6 pence a day during his life. He could not escape 6 pence a day. The Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus, or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Most happy hour, most courageous day.
Masters, I did discourse wonders, but I will tell you none of it. For if I tell you I'm no true Athenian, I would tell you everything, right? It fell out.
Oh, let us hear.
All I will say is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Let there be new strings for your beards and new ribbons for your pumps. For the short and long of it is, our play is preferred. But since we have clean linen, and let he that plays the lions not not pare his nails, so they shall hang down and be his claws. And I pray you, sweet actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I have no doubt that they will say that it was a sweet and great comedy. No more words. Away, go away.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I'm really going together. People will see me and cry. I'm gonna make you.
It's strange, my thesis, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together. More witnesses than fancies images, and grows to something of great constancy. But howsoever strange and admirable. But here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than us wait in your royal applause. Your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where's our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There's a brief, how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The Battle of the Centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll none of that. That have I told my love and glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device. It was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice three muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, of very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
There is a play, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramid Theranos killed himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which have never labored in their minds till now, and which have toiled with this unbreathed memories with this play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. For I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intense, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in. And take your places, ladies.
I wish not to see this wretchedness overcharged and duty and service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
But he says he can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport should be to take what they mistake. And what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with our goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning to our end. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here. Oh, the actors are at hand, and by the show you will know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath read the prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played his prologue like a child in a recorder, in sounds, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at our show, but wonder wrong. The truth This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man, with lion and rough cast doth present wall. That vile wall which did these lovers think no scorn, and through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. By moonshine did these lovers take no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. Oh, this grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, and lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. And on comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe slain, who hurt with blade, with bloody bladeful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, oh, tearing through mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. Oh, for all the rest, let lion, wall, moonshine, and lovers twain at large discourse where they do remain.
I wonder lion can speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did often whisper very secretly, this loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman Hair to speak better? It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord. Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim looking night. Oh, night with hue so black. Oh, night forever art when day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. Thou, wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous lord. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked, cursed, vile wall through my zenal bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I'm to spy her through the wall. You shall see. You'll fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus from me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with Lyman hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy and hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I be.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lamander I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, do evades me kill.
Not Shaftless nor Procris was so true.
And Shaftless to Procris I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Nimmy's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I saw.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are the worst if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they shall pass for excellent men. But here comes two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you whose gentle hearts doth fear the smallest monstrous mouse that doth creep upon the floor, may now, perchance, both quake and tremble here. The lion, rough in monstrous rage, doth roar, and know that I, one snug the joiner am, a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I were as lion to come in strife into this place, 'twere pity upon my life.
A very gentle beast, of a good conscience.
The very best of the beast, my lord, that ever I saw.
The lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor. The goose carries not the fox. But it is well. Let us leave it to his discretion and listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and they are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. I, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
You do not come there for the candle, for you see, it is already in snuff.
I'm a-weary of this moon. Will he would change?
It appears by the small light of his distraction that he is in the wane. But yet, in courtesy and all reason, we must stay the time. Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is that this lanthorn does the horned moon present, I the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog is my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. What? Here comes Thisbe.
This is all Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Well, Lord Lion.
Well, right, Thisbe.
Well shown, Moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well, Max, Lion.
So the lion vanished. And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining so bright, for by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams I will take the truest of Thisbe's sight. But stay, no spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good, what, stained with blood? Approaching weary smell. Come, fates, come, cut, thread, and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Besure my heart that I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame? Since lion, vile hath here deflowered, my dear, which is... No. Which was. That loved, that laughed, that looked, that lived with cheer. Oh, come, tears confound, out sword and wound, into the path of Pyramus. Aye, the left path. The left path. Thus, I, thus, now am I dead. Now am I dead. My soul is in the sky, tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of the surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine has gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Yonder she comes, and her passion ends the play.
I think she's not used a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love. What did my love Pyramus arise? Speak, quite dumb, dead. And who must cover thine sweet eyes? These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Lovers make moan. His eyes were green. Come here with hands as pale as milk. Leave him in gore, since you have shown his tears his thread of silver. Tell him not a word. Oh,
And wall, too.
No, I assure you, sirs, the wall is down that part of their fathers. Would you care to see the epilogue or a Bergamask dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. Mary, if he that had writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly, and very notably discharged. But come, your Bergamask, let your epilogue alone.
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall sleep this coming morn as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gates of night. Sweet friends, to bed, a fortnight hold with this solemnity, in nightly revels a new jollity.
And now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary tasks foredone. And we fairies, that we run, by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hollowed house. I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite, pop as light as bird from briar.
First rehearse your songs by rote, to each word a warbling note, hand in hand with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, every fairy take his game, through this palace with sweet peace, and the odor of it bless, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
here. I tripped on the camera.
Reassemble my.
Thank you.
We need to inspire the outgoing,
All right.
to meet them in the hallway.
Sure.
9:17, pretty good. Yeah, we're doing good.
And
I said 9:20?
I didn't tell my mother.
how the fuck do I turn this off?
Higher.
There